Hello, 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 stream. It's so nice to see you all. I hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday afternoon, because it's definitely the afternoon still. Yep. It's Tuesday afternoon, which is anytime after noon.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Hi, Fing. Welcome back. Has it been 5 months already? That's insane. Soon it'll be 6 months, and that's like a half a year. I'll have to retire after that. I'll just be too old. We're gonna go back to some Mario today, but first we must show off the new thing. I got surprised with this. So I had a very long week last week. And I think on Saturday morning, I woke up to a little present in my inbox. And it's this guy right here. Mr. Bob Cringe, which is a fantastic new emote that we all have access to. It's beautiful, and it was a lovely surprise. So thank you so much to Pilot for making something just wonderful, yet again. He is too kind. I'm surrounded by nice people who do too many nice things for me. So, we had to be mean to ourselves by playing Mario Kaizo. You will use this a lot? Yeah, I can imagine you will be cringing at me a lot. This is gonna be rough, because I haven't played Mario in a while. I haven't really played much of anything in a while. But I swear, we'll be back to like a normal-ish schedule soon. I swear, we'll be back to a normal-ish schedule soon. I've given you a powerful React emote for Discord. Oh, yeah, that's true. But, you know what? Let's just get right to it. I don't remember if we started this level at all to like look at it, but it's been so long that it doesn't really matter at this point, right? I'll have forgotten everything anyway. This doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad, this start of this level. In the first stream of this hack, we managed to beat 3 levels, so it can't have been that crazy difficult of a hack, right? Wait, did I need to grab that? I don't know if I needed to grab it, but I definitely needed to be faster. You know, it's been a pretty alright for me. It's been a pretty alright day for me so far. I haven't been up for very long, about 4 or 5 hours. But, you know, I ate some delicious chicken salad for lunch. I got to read, spent some time outside, and it was a nice, breezy day. So hopefully this stream goes well. Hopefully this stream follows that trend. Ah, fuck me, I landed on the wrong side. That was almost, like, perfect. We would have absolutely crushed it right there, just... I don't know if that's the end of the level, but it certainly looked like it would be. I would have been impressed with myself there. So y'all, tomorrow we're actually finally going to actually start the playthrough I've been talking about for like 3 months now. The Shadow of the Colossus playthrough. So that should be nice. I still have a few like minor things I need to like prepare for that. But I'm excited for that. I imagine it'll be like a 2-stream kind of game. I don't plan on just crushing it and rushing through it. I plan on taking my time, but it is a very short game. And then after that, I think, well, no, I know. After that, I will be in Discord doing some Elden Ring prep stuff for the DLC. And I'll mention again that it is an open invite. I will have a lobby open for anybody to join me if they feel like it. And I'll just be going through the game. I won't be like doing everything, but I'll just be going through the game, trying to get some of the things that I missed, and just getting to the DLC. You need to install that and the mods. It's just one mod. And it's like the easiest mod install ever. You just drop a folder. Drop a folder. A file in a folder. Pop, we have been over this. Oh, you're bad with computers? Is that what you're gonna say? Listen, you don't have to join me if you don't want to. I know you said you would, because it's not really your fault. It was just an accident that I'm in the position that I'm in, but you don't have to join me if you don't want to reinstall Elden Ring again. You caused this? You caused it, but it's not really your fault. It was more like a... What do they call that when you have like a car accident? No one's at fault. An act of God, you know? It's like when you parked your car and then a tree falls on top of it. I mean, you're the one that parked it there, but it's not really your fault that the tree fell. Besides, it was very, very funny. And funny trumps all. Really, Bob caused this because he couldn't find a wise beast? Well, see, that's the thing, right? Apparently I found one of them on my own without even realizing it. But then when I went back, we couldn't find the other two. Those puzzles suck ass. I will still stand by that. One of the reasons I used to think that I hated Metroid-like games, and just Metroid games in general, right? Was just because of stuff like that, where it's like, okay, you have a thing, here's the vaguest hint of all time. Go find it. And then I found out that, like, actually Metroid games aren't quite like that. Occasionally they'll have, like, a incredibly hidden secret that you could only have known about if you just ran into it. But most of the time they're actually pretty, you know, well-designed puzzles. Okay. Try this again. Oh, okay. Didn't need to hit that guy. Okay, checkpoint. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, do I need to spin jump off of that one so that I land on the lava monster thing again? What is that lava monster called? Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Or, yeah, or do that faster. Yeah, that's probably it right there. Oh, thought I had enough time to get up there. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing the prep stuff for Elden Ring, Shadow of the Earth Tree, and then I guess maybe that'll start like end of January, end of December, start of January. Which hopefully, you know, hopefully I'll have more time to dedicate to streaming then. Hopefully nothing comes up again. I know I've got a little bit of work in December, but that's not... It's not the kind of work that will prevent me from streaming. Man, I gotta be really quick about that. Okay, I assume that's what I need to do there, is bounce off of the bat to get over the top, because I don't think there would be any other way to get over the top, unless I had like P speed, which I don't. And I fucked that up because I was too slow. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Tapping buttons too much. It's a good thing the overworld saves checkpoints. I wouldn't want to have to redo the entire level again. Not that it's taken very long. How long has this level been going? Like 10 minutes? Yeah, 10 minutes. Oh. For some reason, I didn't think the bat was going to keep flying to the right. Okay, I'm getting impatient. I'm getting impatient. I can take my time between each jump. Chat, I had a question for you. Okay? I mentioned that for lunch I had chicken salad, right? And as I was doing my my sound test, I was thinking to myself, why the hell is chicken salad and tuna salad and potato salad, why is that called a salad? They're nothing like a fucking salad. They don't even have similar ingredients. A typical tuna salad has like mayonnaise, maybe some vegetables, some pickles, mustard, right? And then you put it on a sandwich. That is not what a salad is. It's a mixture that isn't cooked and served cold. Is that what a salad is? Is that technically what a salad is? I thought a salad was like a mixture of vegetables So, like, potato salad, I could kind of understand being considered a salad, right? Because potatoes are... they're a vegetable. Right? If we use the definition of vegetable, that is just a food that grows from the... or plant that grows from the ground that is edible, you know? Which is what a vegetable is. Because if you talk to some people, they'll be like, actually, potato's not a vegetable, it's a starch. Ha ha ha. But those people also say that tomato's not a vegetable, which it clearly is. Like, come on. Do I need to... how do I... do I just need to do that faster? Or do I need to bounce on the block? Like, make a bounce off the block and then land on the keys? I don't think I have enough time for that. Jumped way too early. I think I might just need to be faster getting over to the left there. Yeah, like if I did that and then I jumped properly as soon as I landed, I might be able to do what I need to do there. Right, like this? Yep. Okay. Ah! I started jumping before I realized what I needed to do. I thought I was gonna need to jump on the bat. Wait, no. No, okay, well, I know what I need to do. I thought I needed to bounce off the bat right here and then go over. What I need to do is jump and hit this, and then immediately jump over to this other side and bounce off the bat here. It's good progress, though. Good progress. That was a really, really tight jump there. Shit. Jump too early. Now, I don't know if this is a thing in other places, or just like a my family type of thing, or maybe a Pennsylvania Dutch type of thing. So, like, the main three types of, we'll say air quotes, salads that I've seen in my life are tuna salad, chicken salad, and potato salad, right? But in my family, there's also something called an apple salad. And, let's just say I'm not a fan. It's kind of a deranged dish. Imagine it's like a potato salad, except replace the potatoes with apples. And sometimes you replace the like mayonnaise and mustard with like yogurt or something. But yeah. So I don't know if that's a thing that other people eat. I don't eat it. Parts of my family do. Shit. No! I fucked up the jump. Finally, the good bop content is back. All of my content is good? Okay. I am a top tier content creator. I hate that I just called myself that. It makes me sick, honestly. Kaizo streamer pretends he can play other things is always bad. Rude. Funnily enough, though, that's like... I won't say that's how I treat other Kaizo streamers, but most of the time when I see other Kaizo streamers are playing other types of games, I'm just like, yeah, it's not for me. I'd rather just watch them play Kaizo. Shit, I thought I was gonna die there, so I didn't even try. Didn't even react. Shit, I'm too slow here again. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, cool. Shit. It's like when a washed up Soul streamer plays other things, or when a washed up Monster Hunter streamer plays Halo. Gross. Pivoting to first person shooters. Disgusting. And didn't even have the confidence to solo stream it. Had to do it with a friend. Washed up. Has been, as they say. Speaking of has-been, or has-been adjacent things, while my brother was here this last weekend, I watched a couple of episodes of Hell of a Boss, which is connected to the series Has-Been Hotel or whatever, and boy is that show not for me. Boy is that show, like, designed and built for people that are not me. I do not understand what people like about that. Also, I found out that the wolf girl that everyone goons for has a human form. And my question then became, okay, so if the wolf girl that everyone is, like, horny for, has a human form, right? Why does everybody just draw the wolf girl form, right? Why can't the internet just be, like, attracted to a normal character for a little while? I mean, I know the answer, but it's... Oh, shit. Oh, I don't know why I thought I could touch that. But that was progress. Cool. Anyway, I watched an episode where, Kesha, the pop star, you know, voiced the embodiment of gluttony, I think she was supposed to be. And man, she just really, I don't want to say she phoned it in, but you can tell she's not like a professional voice actor. Her voice was just her. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, no! No! I was supposed to grab that. You took one look at the animation style, knew it wasn't for you. It's just like... It has two jokes, and those two jokes that it uses... I mean, if you like those two jokes, it's gonna work for you, but the two jokes are just sex and violence. Literally, that's it. If they're not being incredibly violent, they're joking about sex. Oh, and there was a lot of music in it. Like, characters would just start singing. And I don't know if I've ever brought that up on stream before, but I hate musicals, so... I don't have anything against music, obviously. I think most everybody on planet Earth likes music, but musicals and show tunes, not my thing. I have brought it up before? Okay. Well, I just gotta hammer the point home because, like, don't get me wrong, I really like when music is incorporated in things. For example, the movie Baby Driver is just fantastic. The incorporation of the music into the actual scenes of the movie is fantastic. And I think movies like Lilo and Stitch does a great job of incorporating music into itself. Right? I just don't like when characters just start randomly singing about their emotions or whatever. And I don't like the way show tunes sound. The cadence of a show tune is just not for me. That movie is sick. Yeah, Baby Driver is like a top 10 movie for me. It has everything I like about movies. Bro didn't like High School Musical. Based. You could say I hated High School Musical. In 2005, when that movie came out, 2004 or whatever, it came out at midnight on Disney Channel, and my sister forced me to watch it because she had control of the TV. You know, the one night that year that I was gonna be allowed to stay up late, I mean, I stayed up late without permission, normally. The one night that year, I was gonna be allowed to stay up late with permission, and I had to watch High School Musical. Shit, I missed the jump. People were so annoying about High School Musical. That's another thing about, like, musicals and stuff. Musical movies and, like, plays and things. Is that people are so irritating about them, right? When Frozen came out, people would not stop just breaking out into the Frozen songs in like, public. Just having a random conversation with someone and someone is just singing Let It Go and you're just like, please shut up. Is this the end? Yes. Cool. First level done. For you, you really need something else about the movie to get into to enjoy a musical? The only one you have watched as an adult was La La Land. Yeah, when that came out, everyone and their mother was telling me, oh my gosh, you have to see La La Land, you have to see La La Land. And I just had to repeatedly be like, I hate musicals, there is no way I will like this movie. If you want me to watch this movie, be prepared for me to hate it and to talk about how much I hate it. And then they'd be like, oh, okay, well, okay. I had one friend try to convince me. They were like, no, this is the one. You'll love this musical. You just have to. It's my favorite thing ever. And I was just like, I don't believe you. Anyway, on to the next level. Ooh, I like the color palette of this one. Oh, but I don't like that it starts with a floor like this. Bouncing off ghosts, though. Bouncing off ghosts is fun. It's the same director as Whiplash. It has J.K. Simmons in it, which is the only reason you even watched it. Oh, well, that's a movie I haven't seen, but J.K. Simmons is great. And basically everything he's in, J.K. Simmons, is just fantastic. What the fuck am I supposed to do there? I guess maybe I just run through that. Who the fuck is J.K. Simmons? Zeal, you'd probably know him as J. Jonah Jameson from the Spider-Man movies, Or like one of the billion voices that he does in like different cartoons and things. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm just supposed to run through it. He was great in the Spider-Man movies. He's great in everything he does. He voices the only good character in The Legend of Korra. I'm sure there's something out there that he voiced or would like acted in that was bad and he was bad, but I've never seen it. I keep bumping the very edge of that. I probably have just a tiny bit of time to like stop there. Wait, was he the director in Portal? Johnson or whatever his name is? Is that J.K. Simmons? The guy who's like, when life gives you lemons, you know, tell life to take the lemons, whatever the fuck he says. I don't know if I've ever connected those dots before. I mean, it's been a long time since I played Portal 2, but shit. Did a killer job in that. Fuck. You've never played Portal? Well, if you like puzzle games, it's a pretty good puzzle game. Portal 1 and 2 are. Okay. What in the hell am I doing here? Ah! What? What the hell? I see what I'm supposed to do now, but he was just moving towards me. I thought I was going to move back. The game ripped me off. Timing for things in this very first segment is a bit strange. Okay, so what I'm supposed to do is this. Yeah, I drop on the platform, and then it drops down below me, and I jump off as it's falling. Oh, I tried to do the one frame thing where I jump and grab it at the same time. But it's been too long. I've lost my ability to do that apparently. Oh, J.K. Simmons also the dude in Invincible, you know? Look what they need to mimic even a fraction of our power. I'd like to read that or watch that at some point. No, fucking... No! Why didn't it kick it? You never watched Invincible? Zeal, you could say you haven't watched literally anything and I would believe you because you live under a rock. You could tell me you have never heard of Jesus, and I'd be like, yeah, that adds up. You've watched things? Name some things you've heard. Name some things you've watched or read or listened to. Oh, I landed on top of him. You've watched Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball came out. I'm gonna look this up. Let's see. Dragon Ball anime release 1986. Name something from within the last 30 years, please. Bro is moving the goalpost. No, I'm not. I am not moving the goalpost. I am just trying to convey the fact that you have seen basically nothing. I'm surprised you even knew what High School Musical was. You've watched Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay, that aired in 1994? Or thereabouts. I think it was 94. Zeal, have you watched a movie in the last decade? You know? Like, something that came out before or after US release dates in the 2000s? That was 25 years ago. In a couple of months, the year 2000 will be 26 years ago. Okay? As of this year, people born in the year 2000 can rent a car. Because apparently you need to be 25 or older to rent a car in America. Who knew? I knew. Actually, I've known this for a long time. You said the last 30 moving the goalpost again? No, no. Again, not moving the goalpost. Just getting the point across that you haven't seen shit. If you think naming one thing that came out in the last 20 years means that you've proven that you have in fact seen things, that's crazy. It's like if someone was like, man, you don't really eat vegetables, do you? You're like, no, I had a potato once. Oh shit, why did I think it would go at a different angle than that? Okay. I thought I would just go for it because I didn't think that that boo there was going to split into two. But now I know it does, which gives me plenty of time to do what I need to do. Steele's argument for him having watched things is to name one irrelevant, small little OVA anime from 2017. Again, being like, yes, I ate a potato 6 months ago. I've had a carrot once. See, Zeal, the funny part about this is you have an easy way to, like, prove that you have seen things, but it would have to be to admit to having watched something that you don't like. You could just be like, I've seen a Marvel movie, but you don't want to be associated with it. Right, I have the time to just bounce there. You have easy ways. You've already named 3. You name one thing from 1986, one thing from the year 2000, and another thing from the year 2015. You have not seen things. All 3 of these were anime, by the way. I keep moving the goalpost. I'm not moving the goalpost. I never said name one thing that you've seen, and that will prove that you have seen things. I said that you haven't seen things, and then I asked you to name some things that you had seen, to which you proceeded to name one thing from 1986, one thing from the year 2000, another thing from the year 2015. That does not in any way prove that you have seen things. In fact, since they were all anime, it kind of proves the opposite. And also proves that you're a weeb. A disgusting, disgusting weeb. How am I gonna have... We've also watched a lot of Supernatural, but that turned to shit. See, that's... Okay, if you've watched a lot of Supernatural, that's something. People know that. That's a popular show that for some reason got, like, 40 seasons. That helps build your case a little bit. But if that's all you've seen... then I would feel sorry for you, because I wasn't even one of those people that's like, oh, it started good. No, that show was bad from the beginning. Interesting premise, immediately awful. But shit. You just like watching shows like House or Bones? I don't know shit all about Bones. I've seen all of House. That's one of the things I used to watch a lot of back in, like, middle school. In middle school, I watched a lot of, like, quote-unquote adult cartoons, like, Family Guy, or American Dad, etc., right? And, like, a lot of serialized shows like House, Scrubs. What are some other ones? But just stuff where it's just like, yeah. What? That hit me? Bro, I do not like that, trail of booze. Shit, dude. I guess I have to bounce on the one on the left there. Otherwise, it's just not going to be enough time for the trail to get out of my way. You know what show I also think was kind of shit that people really liked? I just never understood it. It's freaking Dexter. I never got why people liked Dexter. The main character has no charm or charisma, right? And we're just supposed to be okay with him just murdering people all the time because, well, he's murdering murderers. Until he's not murdering murderers and he's killing innocent people. Because he has to cover up his murders. And then he gets bailed out at the end. Yippee. I would get it if the character was more charming, or like there was more going on there, but there really just wasn't. Oh, you know what I watched a lot of? Thanks to mostly my grandfather, was Monk. Now that was a good show. I liked Monk. Shit. When am I hopping on Fortnite with you, Pilot, and Natsumi? How about, you go sit in the corner for 82 seconds. Think about what you did. First, you complain in Discord about me not streaming anymore, and then you come into my stream and the first thing you ask me to do is play Fortnite with you. Shit. You know what show you hated, but it was always on TV on repeat for like well over a decade? Can't remember what it was called, but it was a show about 3 witches. He asks me to play Fortnite while he's currently playing World of Warcraft. Oh, that's double bad. If I had known that, it would have been like... I would have had to stop the stream and have an intervention for the poor man. But yeah, Zeal, I know what show Charmed. Yeah, I think that's it. I was gonna say I know what show you're talking about. And I'm pretty sure it's Charmed. You know what show I wish I had watched, but I just never did and I haven't gone back to it? The X-Files. The X-Files seems like the kind of thing that would be very fun to watch. Try to go back and watch it like 2 or 3 times, you just fell off it? Oh. You're talking about X-Files or Charmed? X-Files just seems like the type of thing where it's like, yeah, they're solving mysteries and there's some occult stuff. Sometimes, maybe. but the one character doesn't want to believe that there's occult stuff, so they always have an explanation for everything. And that gimmick, or whatever you want to call it, just seems like it would be a fun time, at least for a little while, at least for a few seasons. You also remember catching some Buffy the Vampire Hunter? Buffy the Vampire Hunter is... I've never even seen like bits or pieces of an episode of that show. I remember when I was younger thinking that the main lady was very attractive, but that's all I really know about that show. I don't know the setting, I don't know the premise, aside from obviously the name, she's a vampire hunter. Oh, I didn't grab the thing there. No! I missed the fucking door. I missed the door! Tragedy. Tragedy. It's okay, because we got it right here. Never mind. One of these days that's gonna work. One of these days I'm gonna call it and it's just gonna work, and I'm like, aren't I so cool, guys? Oh, so other things to talk about for like upcoming stream stuff. So on Friday, I don't know what I'll be playing, but I'll be playing something on Friday, and then after stream ends, I will be doing a game in the Discord server. We're gonna be playing Guess the Game. We just take a couple of weeks worth of the game, Guess the Game, and just play it together. Please tell me that's a checkpoint. Okay, that's a checkpoint, cool. Anyway, you've watched things? I don't know, it still seems like you don't really watch things. Am I? Yeah, it's definitely supposed to hit that. I'm dead for sure. Is the game Gollum? Sometimes the game is Gollum, yes. Or I guess one time the game was Gollum, or is going to be Gollum. I don't know. I don't know if so Guess the Game is just like Wordle or Scrandle or one of these other, you know, daily games that people play, where it's just like there is one puzzle per day and you can play it every day, but I like to just wait a couple of months and blitz a bunch of them all at once. So that's what we'll be doing on Friday night. We haven't had cable in like 10 years. Yeah, neither has anybody else. People will watch things through streaming now. That's how I know that you don't watch things, because you don't even realize that people watch streaming now. They don't watch cable. Shows don't even show on cable anymore. Come on. What are you, like 55 years old? I hate it here. Oh wait, there we go. Shit. You know, people use streaming services, but those people are stupid. That's literally most of the population. People do not have cable anymore. People have not had cable for, like, a long time. Shit. Okay, I see what I need to do there. Shit, how was I I jumped before I saw the blue coins. Okay. I need to spin you up there. I wish the blue coins had shown up a little bit closer to the platform I was standing on, but you know. If the population was smart, they'd just watch a Friends copy. It's true. But they wouldn't watch a Friends copy of Friends, because Friends sucks. Friends is a bad television show. I have some takes, y'all, that would upset some people that were born in the 80s. Friends is bad. Seinfeld is just okay. What other shows? What other shows sucked? That were, like, super popular. Frasier is not good or funny, it never was. There were, like, 40 different characters that they could have chosen to have a spin-off from for that one show that I don't remember the name of. Oh, yes. The Office is the least funny thing that has ever been on television. Okay, well, the least funny thing that has ever been on television that was trying to be funny. The funny parts of Friends are just supposed to be like, haha, look. They're all incredibly mean to each other all the time. Wow, so funny. Wow, look at Michael being an absolute terrible person all the time. Isn't it so funny how at the end you're supposed to feel sorry for him or something? No! It's not funny. Look at this guy prank his coworker endlessly over and over again for like almost no reason. I watched however many seasons of that shit out of spite. Right? The Office, 10 seasons or whatever of The Office, and I just thought to myself, there was not a single moment that I was like, wow, that was a nice moment, or like, wow, that's so funny. The guy you're supposed to be rooting for is trying to get his coworker to cheat on him while he endlessly pranks another coworker. Or cheat on his, like, what's his face? John Krasinski, with the brown hair, you know? You're supposed to be rooting for him, but he is endlessly pranking his coworker, slacking off at work constantly. Jim, that's his name, Jim, right? And trying, flirting with and hitting on a girl who was engaged to be married. What a great guy. Oh, hi, Kello. New stream, who dis? Just some washed up has-been. Who's talking about terrible television. Those coins lied to me. I was perfectly in those coins, and it wasn't properly lined up. That worked, but shit. Yes! Please be the end of the level. It's not the end of the level. Shit. I guess I go like this. And then... Oh, I could probably just immediately jump, because I can just go through the platform, right? Just like... But yes, The Office sucks. Not just, like, unfunny, but also, like, just filled with terrible people. I don't like Michael. I don't like Jim. Pam is like whatever. Dwight sucks. I think everyone would agree with that. Dwight sucks. He's like... And all the rest of the characters are just like... nothing. You know? It's a long level. Is that like, what, 3-4 sections now? Not that I'm complaining, because it's nice. I like it. It's just... Can I bounce off of you? I can bounce off of you. I don't think I was supposed to, but I can. So that's good to know. Did that give me enough height to get over those spikes? It must. It must. Shit. Oh, and there's also a lot of people that are like, well, the British office is so funny. It's whatever. The British office is fine. I didn't hate it like I hate The Office, but it was also not funny. It wasn't like, wow, this is the best thing ever. But to be fair, written and produced by Ricky Gervais, so there was very, very slim chance of that being good, because Ricky Gervais is a terrible person who's not funny. You hated the British one way more? Yeah, I can see why, because, like, from what I remember, the British one doesn't even try to be like, yeah, look at these guys, they're relatable and interesting. They were just sort of like, no, this boss is a dirtbag. Okay, I don't need a spin jump there, I need a regular jump. You really like dry humor? See, I like dry humor too, and it's just... I don't know. Whatever brand of dry humor you would call The Office, it ain't for me. Shit! Okay, I need to re-grab there. Don't do a full bounce. A little too fast there. What about Parks and Rec? Okay, Parks and Rec is hilarious. I think Parks and Rec is actually what The Office should have been. Or what The Office was trying to be. Parks and Rec is very funny. The first season is kind of like, eh. And the last season is like, eh. But everything in the middle there is just comedy gold. Parks and Rec... It helps that Parks and Rec, unlike The Office, has characters that you actually want to root for, you know? Okay, I need to bounce on the left and then the right. Obviously. That should have made perfect sense. Like, for example, the main character, Leslie Knope. Right? You don't hate her. You might not like her, like, she's definitely not my favorite character, but... I don't hate her. she works perfectly fine as a main character. Oh, you don't like Aziz Ansari's character? Yeah, that's understandable. He's painfully unfunny. What is his name? What is the character's name? See, the only thing really redeeming about Aziz Ansari's character is that he's often paired up with Donna, and Donna is hilarious. Ron Swanson adore? Yeah, Ron Swanson's obviously the best character in the show. The episode where Ron goes to a beauty parlor to get his hair done, and you think to yourself, oh, he's gonna hate this guy, he's so so flagrantly gay, Ron's just not gonna get along with him, right? And then he turns out to be like best friends with the guy because they both hate Euro trash. It's comedy gold. It's just the best thing ever. See, with Ron, they hit a really nice sweet spot of like, he is in so many ways just like all those old men, you know, that are just like stubborn and wrong about things, but also you can relate to him. You can relate and understand what they're going for there. Oh, you're talking about, okay, yes. This is the one thing I wanted to mention before I move on to some other topic, because I can't just keep talking about sitcoms on television all day. Okay, the best part about Parks and Rec compared to The Office is that The Office will introduce an insufferable character, like Andy, for example, right? And that's it. They'll introduce an insufferable character and you just have to put up with him for the rest of the show, right? Parks and Rec will introduce an insufferable character like Ralph DiMaggio, right? Aziz Ansari's character, his friend, right? And everyone in the show is like, this guy is the fucking worst. And you're like, he is the worst. And that's what makes it work. You're just like, man, fuck that guy. And they're like, yeah, fuck that guy. Shit. And then they introduce that character's sister, and you're like, holy shit, how did you make a character that's even worse? And you're like, wow, she's just the worst thing ever. Okay, timing for this is... okay, like that. Oh, okay. The fuck? Oh, okay. I see what I need to do there. Ron also belittles him openly the entire time. Yeah. Like there is more than a few times in this show that like Ralph or Ralphie or whatever his name is like there, and other characters are like literally like throwing up in their mouth like, why is he here? Like, I hate this guy. Please stop. Anyway, I've seen a lot of television, but not nearly as much as most of the people I know, which is baffling to me. So many people I know just watch so much television, it's crazy. I feel like there are very few big popular sitcoms that I have not seen at least a little bit of. But then I hear other people talk about television, and it's like, oh yeah, we watch this, this, and this, and we binge that. I'm like, what the hell do you get the time to binge all of these shows all the time? And I realize it's because they have very boring lives, where they get home from work and they turn on the television and that's it. And that could never be me, because I need to be doing something. Even when I'm watching these shows, like the last sitcom I binge watched was, I think, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It was either that or Community. And while I was watching it, I was doing other things. I wasn't just watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I was, like, watching it and playing a game, or watching it and cleaning my house or something. Holy shit, you almost trolled the fuck out of me, you bastard. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. See, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is... I think as a show, it's pretty good, but I think the premise actually sucks. I think it should have been anywhere but a police station. Okay, do I want to bounce off of the one on the left? It's too much propaganda for you? Yeah, I understand that entirely. You find Andy Samberg insufferable? Oh, that's too bad, because I find him pretty funny. But I do wish he would just go back to making music, because his parody songs were much funnier than his comedy is. I need a spin jump there. Oh wait, okay, that's not true. There was a firefighter show. That was the most recent sitcom thing that I watched. What was the name of that? What was the name of that firefighter sitcom? It's on Netflix. By that one comedy group. I'll have to look it up in a moment, because I remember quite liking it, but it was only like 3 seasons long. It got canceled very early in its life. Tacoma FD, yes, that's it. Thank you. Tacoma FD. That's made by a group of guys who have done a bunch of just stuff that I just love. Movies that I really like. What am I supposed to do? I need the momentum from my jump as I'm moving left to right. I guess maybe just delay it a little bit. Yeah, if I just delay it a little bit, it should be fine, I think. I delayed it there. Do I need to delay more, or do I need to bounce on it once, go back to the left, and then bounce on it on the way down again? I guess I'll try that. Shit. Shit, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I messed it up. Oh, and I'm sure I've probably mentioned this on stream before. My favorite TV show ever, probably, and my favorite sitcom is Scrubs. I just like Scrubs a lot. I grew up watching it. I think those characters are just funny enough to be entertaining basically the entire time, and just real enough that like they have character growth over different seasons. And then aside from that, the only other thing that only other sitcom that I actually really like and would recommend to everybody, assuming they can stomach some cringe, is Peep Show, which is a British sitcom about two losers in their like mid to late 30s who just they can't get their shit together no matter what they do. I did not mean to exit the level there. FD always gave you Workaholics vibes. Yeah, that's not a bad comparison. I've only seen like a few episodes of Workaholics, but yeah, similar vibes to that. Although I guess I watched Workaholics like the first couple of episodes as they aired, like I don't know, 12 years ago or whatever the fuck it was. It had to have been more than that. It had to have been like 15 years ago or something. Workaholics always looked so unfunny. It was alright. The kind of humor it was going for was just like, haha, turn your brain off. Bro humor. Bop, if I send you a Gunpla list, would you give your opinion on which one you should try to get? Yeah, since you helped me narrow down my figure selection, which by the way, I know I mentioned this to you, the list grew, it didn't shorten after you helped. But yeah, since you helped me, I'll help you. See, that's one of the least funny things to you. What, like bro humor? I will say, Tacoma FD. So Workaholics is very just like, it's just bro humor, right? Tacoma FD is more like 25% bro humor, 25% like just like your typical, I don't know, like fucking just wacky situations, right? And then 50% what I call Canadian humor, which is just like a very strange brand of humor that's just like, I don't even know how to describe it. Did it grow again after the 2 extra you sent me? Yeah, there's 32 tabs of figures open now, of figures to buy. So, for anybody that doesn't know, I am gonna buy myself something nice for Christmas, you know? I have a big paycheck from this last study coming. I'm gonna buy myself something nice, and I was like, oh, you know, figure prices are really low right now, and all these companies are shipping to America again. Don't know how long that will last. Maybe I'll get myself a figure. So I started with like 10 tabs and just like 20, 25 tabs, and then it just keeps growing. Anyway, I need to look up the Tacoma FD like cast and writers and what they wrote. What is... Because there's like 1 or 2 movies that these guys did that like were like just, you know, popular, well-liked movies. Okay, yeah, it's Broken Lizard. That's the comedy, the group that that did Tacoma FD. Trying to see Super Troopers. That's the one I'm thinking of. The guys that did Super Troopers. Would I mind adding you on Discord? I'm not adding you on Discord because I believe that you are a scammer. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Thank you, Hal. Account created today, not following. Yeah. Account created today, not following. Their first comment, first ever chat is add me on Discord. Yeah, no thanks, bro. I don't need to buy your AI art. I'm good. I don't need you to help grow my platform because you know what the hell you're doing. I don't think you know what the hell you're doing, and I don't have any money to give you anyway. Shit. Okay, I need to, like, clutch up and, like, just beat this level. Anyway, the Broken Lizard, group, they make a bunch of, like, movies and stuff together, and most of it is pretty funny. Like, Super Troopers is to me, an all-time classic comedy movie. And I still, to this day, like, occasionally say the word meow instead of now to see if people hear it. Like, oh, yeah, just let me step away right now. Just say meow real quick, as if you're saying now. That's such a fucking great bit. Okay, focus. Yeah, there's no way I can focus. I can feel that thing my eyes do when I'm, like, unable to focus because I haven't taken my medication. Where they're just like, no. Gonna give you Monster Hunter Palico flashbacks. Oh, do the Palicos... Do they, like, say meow a lot in their sentences? I can imagine that's something they would do because in Japan they would have them say nya all the time because, like, they're cats. But that shit does not translate well to other languages. A cat saying nya at the end of their sentence in Japanese can work. Just adding the word meow into sentences doesn't work. Shit like perfect? Yeah. We need to... Shit. Oh, I see what I need to do there. Okay. Meowster. Okay, see, that's the one I like. I like Meowster. That one's funny to me. There's a character in one of my favorite things that calls the main character Meowster, and I find that very funny. But all the rest of it, yeah, I could do without.
can't believe you've done this.
Oh no, who did that? The Lair fan, aren't you supposed to be saving your money, young man? Young ma'am, Young ma'am, sure, young ma'am. Cats that talk like that and snakes that do the S thing are overplayed. I agree. That's why we need cats to do the S thing. You know, like they're hissing all the time. I'm not fond of that part right there. In this hack so far, I think that is my least favorite thing. Shit! In fact, I would go so far as to say, in this hack so far, this is my least favorite, like, room. This entire room is just not my jam. Shit. Oh, I thought I could duck it. Okay. If I just get through that door right there, we're good to go, I think. I think that's probably the end of the level. Unless there's a boss. Bop, Twitch is telling you to gift subs for rewards. Don't do that. For one, you have to save money. For two, the rewards are almost never worth it. Don't listen to Gunnar Clancy. What the fuck? Gunnar Clancy? What? Zeal, are you okay? You know, Zeal, just last night I was talking to someone about how your brother will come into my chat and say just the most random bullshit, and I'll just be like, what are you talking about, right? But what you just said, I did not think I was going to make that jump there. What you just said there, Zeal, is like some fucking next level, huh? The CEO of Twitch, Gunnar Clancy. Oh, his last name must be Clancy. Okay, and you're calling him a Gunnar because of all the stuff with Twitch. That level took quite some time, but I was still having a good time. It's a nice little track. You couldn't see it, but I was doing a little jig there. Just imagine what Mario's doing right there. Right? That's what I was doing. Okay. This might be the last level. I don't fucking know how many exits there are to this. That is, chat, you must remind me, before next Monday when we play more Mario, I need to add just a few things to this layout and swap things around a little bit to show like how many exits there are and like just reorganize things so they're a little bit cleaner looking and I have a little bit more space. That's something I've been meaning to do for a little while. There's a clip of the CEO going through his For You or Follow or whatever, and it was all those kinds of streams. I don't know what you mean. The only kinds of streams on Twitch are the kinds I do, where people play. Don't you start with this shit again, motherfucker. Okay, how do I fix this? Oh, we're stopping right here now. How do I change it? How do I fix this? We're getting rid of the pennies. We're putting a minimum. Oh, that's the wrong tab. Bit limit go way up. How do I bit limit go up? Of course, you're gonna spam them before I can change it. Chat, how do I fix the bit limit? Monetization bits of cheering? Minimum bits to cheer, 50. Save. There we go. Those are just gonna keep popping up until they're all gone, I think. What a motherfucker. You love how Soul complains about why people have been griefing prevention and the like, while also then griefing. Yeah. Soul be like, man, why did you have that thing in your chat where I got timed out all the time and then do shit like this? Like, okay, Cube is a bad offender for things because Cube will come in here and be like, hey man, why haven't you played Testicle Torture 45 on stream yet? I'll be like, what the hell? Why would I do that? Right? Just the worst thing ever, Cube will come in and say. But then, Cube is a reasonable person. Okay? Soul will come in here and be like, hey, Bop, I'm sure loving the stream. Allow me to annoy you for 45 seconds. What am I supposed to do here? I don't get what I'm supposed to do there. You're hacking pennies? I mean, your pennies still exist, my friend. My gal. I guess I'm supposed to bounce off it at the very bottom and then re-grab? Like, yeah, like that. Fuck. Listen, Soul, the reason I had bits super low is in case there was something like super important that someone needed to tell me, right? And they had a bit to make an alert pop up that I have to pay attention to, but just spamming them, just throwing pennies at me, oops, just throwing pennies at me because you can over and over. Eat my shorts. If I ever order a pizza for you, you're sure to get a tip, but it's all in pennies. Your internet just died for a moment? Oh, speaking of, y'all, my roommates had to buy a new router today. Because you might notice I have internet just fine right now. I am streaming to the internet. Right? But they have had no Wi-Fi for the last week because the Wi-Fi antennas on the router that I have, which I've had for like 8 years now, just suddenly died. So since I'm hooked up through a LAN cable, it's totally fine. But since they were using, you know, the Wi-Fi on like their televisions and stuff. Hand someone a 10-pound bag of pennies and say you want to tip $3. Yeah. So hey, dude, here's 1,000 pennies, but I only want to tip 425. So please count a 425 pennies out of here. Someone basically did that to you? Good. And then you went and did that to me. Okay? I can't believe that you're using your... You're not learning from your time in retail and such to then go treat other people better. SMH. Okay, I see what I need to do here, but I don't like it. Yeah. I don't have a good feel for like the height of a normal jump off of a vine or a chain or a rope like that. You know? Working retail kills your love for others and your soul. Yes, I know. But it should also give you tons and tons of sympathy and empathy for others in retail. At least I seem to have a fair amount of time for this. What the fuck? No! No! What was I talking about before I got bombarded with pennies? I was saying something. Anyway, be kinder to retail workers. I know I'm not a retail worker, but I am providing some sort of entertainment here, you know? This is a service, an important service that I'm told, based on how many people have told me, why aren't you streaming? Stream right now. Which I appreciate, by the way. I need someone to keep me in check. Oh, shit. I don't know how I managed to fall off that right into the spike. Oop, no! No. Man, I wanna play more Mario. On Friday, we might just fucking marathon some Mario. Oh, I was talking about a router, right? So my roommates are older than me. They're in their like 60s, right? And they're not technology illiterate, but they don't really get the fine details of technology, right? So they knew when the Wi-Fi was out there, like their first instinct was, please reset the router, see if that works. And then they had a discussion with me like, well, do we need a new router, etc.? What are our options? Right? And I went over with them. I was like, well, the cheapest best option, right? But also one that would take a little bit of work for me is like, let me drill some holes and run some cables. And that way you'll never have to worry about like the Wi-Fi going out or being spotty, right? It'll just be like, you have a LAN connection to all of your devices. They were like, don't really want to drill holes anywhere. So I was like, fine. Your other option is like, get a new router. And they're like, well, let's do that. So they went to Best Buy today to get a new router, and they're like, well, routers here can be anywhere between $100 and $1,200. And I was like, what the fuck? What router? So the most expensive routers I've seen, like really top-end routers, are like $500-600. So I'm just like, what in the hell? Who pays $1,200 for a router? That would be absurd. Right? Like, I was looking at routers for them because I was going to help them, but then they just decided today that they just needed to order one right away. Right? And I was looking at like, okay, this one's like $300. This one's incredibly nice. This one's like $550, and it's like everyone says this is the best router ever. right? But $1,200? That's absurd. Anyway, they went with like a $130 router that's typically $200, so they got it for a deal. But I really wish they'd just let me drill some holes and run some cords. I vastly, vastly, vastly prefer using a LAN connection for everything possible. Shit, I hit the top of that thing. I didn't think that would happen. I wasn't thinking that was a problem that I could run into. LAN is OP, it's true. Especially since, like, LAN cables keep getting better and better. And cheaper, too. I can buy like 100, 200 feet of Cat 5 LAN cable for like $10, $15. And drilling a hole, well, that doesn't cost anything. Get your lobotomy today. It's cheap and easy. They make it from cats? Yeah. Why do you think cats are always staring off into the distance? They're listening for the Wi-Fi signals. The internet comes from cats. Oh, shit. Wait. Do I need to do that? Or, I don't quite know what I need to be doing there. I mean, I know what I need to be doing, but I'm not quite sure. I'm just gonna die and reset the level. Not quite sure if I need to be moving faster there or slower. This is why, see, since the internet is made up of cats, this is why, if you're a pro gamer, you get a headset with cat ears on it, because it actually amplifies your Wi-Fi. It's just like how RGB enhances your performance. Cat ears, they also enhance your performance. Bet you didn't know that, chat. Bet you didn't know that. So I'm saying you should wear cat ears? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm glad that you caught on. You especially need to wear cat ears. Do thigh-high socks help at all? No. Thigh-high socks, they help with coating. They also help with circulation. And that's actually real. If you sit a lot, wearing high socks that are a bit compressed will help with circulation. You know, that reminds me, I need a pair of shower socks. I haven't had a pair of nice shower socks in a long time, you know? It's important to have socks for the shower. Shit. Wait, what? What the my timing is different here now. Remember, everyone, socks should be worn in the showers at all times. And as you get older, you're gonna have to start wearing the grippy socks specifically in the shower, so that you don't fall over. Okay, I'll see you later. Your brother overheard my stream. It says I sound like an AI chatbot. Your brother has been poisoned if a human being speaking into a microphone sounds like a chatbot. I'm not saying any of the phrases that a chatbot would say. You always hated Hal? Fuck that guy? Well, man leaves for 10 seconds and you're just down his throat. Yeah, my timing there is different, so I need to go about that differently. But you should tell my brother that... your brother... He's my brother too. My brother in Christ. You should tell your brother to watch my stream right now. How never beat Dead Cells on 5BC? Fuck that guy. Did you? Chat, I never beat Dead Cells on any difficulty. I played like, I want to say 6 hours of that game, and I was like, okay, I'm good. I wasn't having a bad time, but it was just getting repetitive fast. And the fact that it kept shoving the DLC down my throat was really harshing my vibe, bro. Yes, this is where I need to be. Okay. Shit. But yeah, a game constantly shoving the DLC that you don't own down your throat is a very, very fast way for me to be like, okay, no thank you. It's one thing for the game to have been like, hey look, there's this DLC you could buy, right? It's another for it to have been doing what it was doing, which is just being like, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have that DLC, you can't go through this door, fuck you. Over and over again. Like, literally every run, I would run into a door and be like, oh, does this go to a new area? Oh, it's DLC. Sad part is, it also has a Castlevania DLC, which I would be super interested in, because I love Castlevania. But, nope, not happening. Nope, I did that wrong again. I need to go... Yeah, I need to go to the right when that shit is... I need to go to the right when that shit is in a different position. Castlevania DLC is pretty great. That is what I have heard. You'd rather just play Castlevania, but there's... Okay, that's... I mean, good for you, but the Castlevania DLC for a roguelite and playing a Castlevania game are two, like... incredibly different things, because there are no Castlevania roguelites. And Castlevania doesn't really play much like Dead Cells does. You don't like roguelikes? Well, for starters, it's a roguelite, because there is progression. Actually... Someone please post a nerd emote, and good for you. I don't mind them. It's a genre that I think is a little overpopulated right now, but it's not a bad genre. Yes, this is what I need. Fuck yes. Solar fan redeem water the plant. So I'm going to drink some water. You should drink some water too. I haven't had enough water today. I had a cramp in my thigh last night while I was trying to sleep because I was not hydrated. And the reason I was dehydrated was because I didn't drink any water when I had my rum. Drink some water. Solar fan redeem water to plant a second time. So I will once again drink water. However, if this is just the new pennies that you're throwing at me, you're gonna have a hard time. We're gonna have to establish some new rules here, buddy. Can't believe this fucker increased the price of the cat pick. Did I? Let me see. Can I see my own redeems? Yeah, the cat is 5,000. Was it not always 5,000? I feel like it was always 5,000. Whatever. Oh, do I need to... I need to hit that. Okay. Listen, y'all got, you got too many points when I was streaming regularly. Now we don't have many points because I've missed a lot of streams in the last 2 months. Okay? Blame my boss. It's all her fault. You blame me? How dare you? None of the decisions that I make are my fault. You blame the anime girl figures? How fucking dare you? What did they do to you, huh? What did they do to you? Blaming women-based AF? Wow. That's a fucked up thing to say. Yes, so my anime figures will cause me to die alone at 400 and 600 pounds, weighing 600 pounds. At 40, not 400. Words are hard. More like, what did the anime girl figures do to me? They didn't do anything to me, but you're wrong. It's not 23 tabs, it was 32 tabs. But hey, I closed some of them. Just before the stream, I had to close some. Oh, okay, I see. The arrow's pointing left because it wants me to bait out the thwomp. That's what it's trying to do. Okay. I thought it was telling me that I was going to go back in that direction. Chrome taking up too much RAM? Yeah, exactly. I don't typically use Chrome, but I use Chrome on my phone, and I had most of the tabs open on my phone at first, so I opened Chrome and just, like, copied the tabs over by clicking the Open Recent Tabs button. Which is a nice feature. Sounds like now's the time to get more RAM. Yeah, now's the time to get more RAM when it costs twice as much as it did last year. Fucking, why do I keep bouncing like that? Just avoiding the thwomp on the left side. Shit. Shit. Okay, focus, focus. Soul, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Maybe don't call other people weebs when everyone here knows that you are the largest weeb of all. Tell me this, Mr. Weeb. Sorry, Mrs. Weeb. How many Japanese words do you know? Damn it. Keep hitting the top of that fucking spike. Or the bottom of the spike, I guess. Watashi watashi no Nihongo wa hata desu. Heta de... No, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Fucking weeb. So it clearly wants me to grab that key. But do I grab the key? How do I do that? I'll just have to wing it. No, fuck, I couldn't jump off for some reason. Can you not jump off those by doing a spin jump? Also, the U at the end of Desu is not typically pronounced, except it is. It's just very, like... It's just a sound that they do after they speak, right? Certain like sounds. It's just not super prominent, you know. In the same way that some fucking English speakers don't say certain R's or L's, you know? They'll slur their words or just totally skip out on letters. Why didn't you bounce, Mario? Mario, why? Your brain went somewhere else when I mentioned not pronouncing R's. Where did it go? Whatever could you mean? Please explain. Okay, it doesn't look like you can... doesn't look like you can spin jump off of those. So I can't spin jump onto the thwomp from that one chain that is sticking out of the lava. Hop in a voice call and you'll tell me exactly where it went. Did you lose it? Is that where it went? It's missing? Okay, so this is what I need to do. Ah, okay. That's cool. That's cool, I like that. Is it like Mario is missing for the Super Nintendo? What is that? Chat, someone told me something earlier, that the new Fatal Fury character is voiced by some guy from Hotel Mario, but I don't know what the hell Hotel Mario is. Can someone please explain? What is Hotel Mario, and why is it significant that Mr. Big is voiced by the guy that voices Mario in Hotel Mario? Oh my god, is he? Yes. Apparently, Mr. Big in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, his English voice actor is the English voice actor for Mario and Luigi from Hotel Mario. Whatever the hell that is. The person who told me this told me it like it was some sort of revelation and it was supposed to be like world-changing, right? Like, wow, amazing. Hotel Mario? That thing that I definitely know what it is. No! Fuck you! I need the key for that too. Shit. Hotel Mario was a game for the Philips CDI. It's famous for its shitpost-esque cutscenes. Okay, so it's one of those things that kids like to meme on, because it's like, haha, look how bad it is. Guys, isn't the room so funny? You know Morshu from the CDI Zelda? No, I don't know Morshu from CDI Zelda. Hey, do you know Glorp from Shit Game number 45? Like, that's what you're asking me. I have not played the Zelda CDI games. I do not know who Glorp Shitter is. This was YouTube from over a decade ago. I have never, in my life, watched YouTube poops or the likes. That is not the sort of thing I have ever been interested in, okay? So if it's one of those, haha, look how bad this is, haha, types of videos that got popular, then I'm sorry. Not for me. Ah! Anyway, Mario sounds like a dude from Brooklyn with a very heavy accent. That's kind of a good thing. That's what he was supposed to sound like at first. Until what's-his-face? Martinet was like, actually, I'll do this voice instead. Which, to be fair, was a good decision, because could you imagine Mario sounding like he was smoking 40 packs a day? Shit. Oh look, it's the artist of the Mr. Bop cringe emote. Wow. I didn't know there was a famous guy in my stream. It's so crazy, guys. I hear he's talented and beautiful. Some people just really get it all. No, I didn't grab it! No! You know what I could do there? I could probably wait. I could probably just wait right at the end and, like, stall on the key. Oh. Not that I would necessarily want to do that. Bop, you're gonna join the P-verts in cultivating, or you got no interest in it. What in the hell are you talking about? What is cultivating? Are you starting a new religion? Oh shit, I tried to... It's the wuxia stuff? Okay, so wuxia stuff is like a Chinese, like, storytelling thing, right? What does that have to do with... Are we all reading Chinese webcomics? Is that what we're doing together? Because if that's what we're doing, I'm gonna pass. Shit, why do I keep trying to jump off that like that? Wuxia is that martial arts cultivation stuff, like the game Where Wind Meets. Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything about Where Wind Meets except for people making character creators. And typically, when a bunch of people are like, wow, look at how great this character creator is, I am immediately like, no thank you. Because it means there's, like, not actually much else interesting going on. And since everybody seems to be playing it, I'm assuming that means it's a free game, and if it's a free game, that means it's garbage. Shit. It's an open world MMO, but also single player. No thank you. Gameplay is pretty fun, but you barely paid attention to the story. Yeah, if I'm gonna spend lots and lots and lots of time in a video game, the story needs to be at least engaging. Unless, you know, it's like a DMC game or something. Which, you know, to be fair, actually, most DMC games, I like the story. Shit, why are you not grabbing that, you fucking bastard? Why aren't you grabbing it the second time? But yeah, Where Wind Meets, I haven't seen literally anything about it except for people posting very pretty ladies or abominations in the character creator. So, based on that information alone, I was like, hard pass. Doesn't like your controller and therefore it sucks. I'll just play it with the mouse and keyboard. You'd say watch one of Peeves' VODs of it. Maybe, but I don't know. I got too many other things to play right now. I gotta finish Yakuza 5. I gotta play more Baldur's Gate 1. Shit, what the fuck, game? And of course I have to fuel the Deadlock addiction, you know? Although, this last patch of Deadlock made me have a lot less fun than I was having before, so... maybe Deadlock is dead to me now. Maybe I will need something to fill the void. I also really need to stop putting off the stuff I need to do for stream. Including talking to you, Pilot. And figuring out what emotes I want. Because I do want to fill up some more slots. Your final statement on it is that you can use an umbrella and a fan as weapons. Okay, that's neat. It's a pretty neat weapon type. I've never seen an umbrella as a weapon. I've seen fans a few times, but it's not very often. And I do like fans as a weapon. Actually, one of my favorite like weapon types is like something like that. Shit, why did you not throw it, you dickhead? Grow up. And then not grab it. Cool. Oh, Miku's back in Fortnite. Does that mean I'm gonna be hearing that song again? And watching Miku, like, twerk on Sasuke or some shit. Pilot, I appreciate that you didn't come in here like Cube did and be like, hey, when are you gonna play Fortnite with all of us? Because that's what Cube did. Okay. Tapping on this? Okay, cool. Fucking go. No! Oh my lord, there was a fucking spike there! Fuck you, game. Fuck you. If someone could do me a favor and clip that, I'd appreciate it. Bastard game. None of the trolls have really hit me in this hack, right? The trolls have been pretty, like, really tame, like the mole in the last level. The last section of this level, I don't remember. But that one, fucking... Yeah, Pilot, I appreciate that. I really do. Because I'd love to play games with y'all, but... it's just unfortunate there haven't been a lot of... multiplayer games I've been interested in recently. You don't know how to clip? Click the clip button and then you make the clip. It's quite simple. Like the last game that came out, multiplayer game that came out that I was like really wanting to play a lot of was Lethal Company sometime last year, right? And the unfortunate thing about that was that like there was a pretty hard upper limit of like 4 players unless you modded it. And even then, you don't really want to play with too many people because then it ruins the game. stand on this. Bastard. And that's not even the end of the level. Oh. Ooh, boss fight. Okay. Oh, I've seen this boss. I've seen someone, I've seen a clip of someone fight this boss. A pretty dope boss, if I'm quite honest. Ah, fuck, I jumped right into him. You're waiting on those Lethal Company updates? Didn't the dev say, it was gonna be a while because he's swapping focus and trying to work on something new? And then, yeah, after Lethal Company, it was just like, there was, what's it called? That Lethal Company-like game that we played for a bit. Repo? Repo was pretty nice for a little while, but it just not... It doesn't have the legs that Lethal Company has, you know? You have clipped it. Okay, so now go post that in the clip channel, please, because... Noble asked me, back when we made the server... Oh, well, fuck. To make a clip channel and to post clips there, and then I never did, because I never remembered to post clips. Or to make clips, even. Shit. Oh, cool. If you want Friend Swap, just play some Risk of Rain 2. Love that game. It's dead to me. Absolutely dead to me. I'm an egg. Hi, egg. You totally destroyed the fortress in your way and vanquished Big Boo. Still no Sauna in sight. Maybe across the bridge? Because Gearbox sucks ass? Yeah, it's because Gearbox sucks ass. Gearbox sucks... So, Gearbox put up a big update that actually broke the game in a million different ways, added a bunch of cool new stuff, except the new stuff was all shit. Right? And then they fixed it. They made the game good again. But by that point, it was too little too late. My appetite for Risk of Rain 2 died. I put plenty of time into the game, so it's just like, eh. Okay. I'm only going to go for a little bit longer. Maybe give this level a look. And then I'm gonna go eat dinner. Because it's 8 o'clock. But let's hop to it. You miss our daily Risking of Rain? Yeah, I do too. We did that every day for like 2 weeks or something. I don't know if this is like RuneScape music or whatever, but it's lit. It sounds like RuneScape music. Was I not supposed to be in here? Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Okay. I go over here, and then I... Okay, I bounce off of him up there. Okay. Oh, I was aiming at the blue, not at the red. Dum-dum. You when you escape the runes, it's true. Me when I'm escape and I have runes. Shit. Okay, I just throw it, and you don't even need to jump. Throw, and then you can jump after. You know, since I've been playing a few other roguelites since dropping off of Risk of Rain 2, something I have come to appreciate about Risk of Rain 2 is that even the items that you get that like aren't necessarily complementary to your build are can still be impactful. Whereas like some other okay, I need to be closer. Some other roguelites I have been playing, if an item does not complement your build directly, they often feel worthless. Right? Risk of Rain 2, no item felt truly worthless until Gearbox. But that's beside the point. What in the hell am I supposed to do? Oh, okay, I just do a regrab. Okay. Okay. Yeah, whatever this song is, I fucking love it. It's a banger. It's not a RuneScape song, I'm pretty sure. But it could be. Yeah, a lot of rogue type games you can actually get items that are dead weight. Yeah. And I can understand items that like, oh, you might not want to pick this up, but that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about items where it's just like, oh, you pick this up, it changed literally nothing. Because items that are like risky or items that are bad for your build, I don't actually mind things like that. Just like when they do literally nothing to change anything. I don't like when I am playing a roguelite and runs feel like the same every time. Because then it's like, what's the point? You should have just designed a game with levels and things. Fuck me. This song is driving you nuts. And where is it taking them? My mom got him. I don't really have a response to that. It wasn't a particularly, like, good your mama joke. Try harder. That's what I'll say. There was a joke in there somewhere, but you needed more experience or more talent to find it. Dead Cells is also a game like that, where just about every item is usable, but depends on your build at that moment. Yeah, my issue with Dead Cells, like I mentioned before, is just like at the start of runs, for a new player like me, just there wasn't enough variety. But I can see how, with time, you could get a lot of... I mean, I've watched plenty of Peeve play Dead Cells. And I've watched Seal, I've watched you play it as well. You need more talent is a wild fucking statement. Is it not real though? Is it not true? I said experience or talent, okay? Experience can make up for your lack of talent. Fucking... I don't like the timing of this. I know that there's, like, a more proper solution to this, so I don't need to be doing it like this, but man... Yeah, just fucking do a little hop. Just do a little hop to throw it, and then... You hate when you hear experience. You think of that one robot in Overwatch that goes, experience tranquility? I have no clue what you're going on about. Shit, I don't have enough time to do that. He throws balls. You telling me that balls grant people tranquility? If so, I've been using mine wrong. Fuck me. Anyway, drink water. Okay, I'll drink water. Water's delicious. So, I'll have some water. You should have some water too. Delish. I sure love me some Dasani bottled water. It's not Dasani bottled water, it's filtered water from my filter. Fucking pressing the wrong button. I am not a Dasani hater, by the way. If it's cold, it's fine. If it's room temp, it's like slightly worse than other bottled waters. No, fucking pressing the wrong button. That's what I need to do there. Why do I keep doing that? Nowhere else do I fucking try to re-grab with the wrong fucking button. But for there, for some reason, my brain is overthinking it. Again, just... Nope. No. Stop it. Stop it. Soul, you are like, incredibly consistent at mentioning things on stream, in stream chat, that no one will have any context for. Are you aware of that? If you mention people fucking at Lorelai's work in a car, there's like 3 people that would know what the hell you're talking about, and they're not here. So you're just gonna look like a rambling idiot to everyone else. Okay. Oh, this button. This one right here. This button. Yes, Mario, look up at it. That one, not that one. Okay? Do you understand me? Don't hold this one. Hold this one, and then tap this one. You fucking idiot. It's not your fault, Mario. I'm the one controlling you. I'm sorry. No. We just talked about this, you fucking asshole. I do not know why my brain is doing that constantly. Consistently, over and over. Luigi would have beaten this by now? Of course he would have. Luigi is the superior brother in every way. He jumps higher. He's more handsome. He's got a better hat. Okay, there we go. He owns a mansion. He owns a mansion. Actually, he owns 3 mansions, right? Unless they're all the same mansion. You think Luigi's Mansion 3 is just the same mansion? But like, new coat of paint, you know? Okay. Wait. Isn't Luigi's Mansion 3 like in a hotel or something? Is a giant hecking hotel? Yeah. Why do they call it Luigi's Mansion? A hotel is not a mansion. I can't believe Nintendo would lie to me like that. Those bastards. Okay, that's what I need to do. Is Luigi's Mansion 2 at least also a mansion? You actually really want to play Luigi's Mansion 3? You've only played 2? I've played none of them, ever. I've watched a lot of people play Luigi's Mansion 1, and I like watching that game, but I've actually never played a Luigi's Mansion game. There we go. Fuck you, game, you piece of shit, no! Okay, that was progress. I'll go for like a few more minutes, maybe we'll hit the 20 minutes on the timer, and then we'll stop. Who has missions for each mansion? What? What does that mean? Has missions for each mansion. Is there more than one mansion in Luigi's Mansion 2? Yeah. Damn. I timed the jump properly, I just didn't get enough horizontal movement. This song is great. I could listen to this song all day, if I'm being quite honest. I don't know what instrument this is trying to mimic, right? Which one has Gooigi? Is that Luigi's Mansion 2 or 3? Because all I want to do is play as Gooigi. Remake and then 3? There's a remake? I didn't know there was a remake. They just be remaking everything nowadays, huh? What in the fuck does it want me to do? Obviously, I throw that there. What? Wait, what the fuck? Oh! I wasn't supposed to bounce on that guy. I see. That's clever. The 3DS was like 10 years ago? Yeah, 10 years ago is recent. That's only a third of my life, you young whippersnapper. But if you keep up with the disrespect, it'll be more than a third of your life was. Can't believe you've gone through a whole fourth of your life. No, you've gone through over half. Because I'm going to end your life. That's the joke. I'm gonna end you. Next time we play BlazBlue, I'm just gonna kill you. I'll beat you so bad in the video game that you'll just die. Won't that be exciting? The Wii was still getting games in 2010, and hey, the 3DS got games well into the Switch's lifespan, okay? ...2020, not 2010. Oh, we're not counting the Just Dance games, okay? Those Just Dance games do not count. The last game for the Wii was Retro City Rampage DX. Why? Do you know what this tells me? It just tells me that all those Kickstarters that were like, we're gonna have a Wii U version. They really could have just made a Wii U version, but they just chose not to because they were cowards. Yet another reason for me to blindly hate on Hollow Knight. Can't believe they grifted people. But hey, the last game that released for the Sega Dreamcast came out in 2017, so you know, I respect the hustle. Oh, fuck me. Oh, see, now that, there we go. 75 bits from Solaire Friend. Where do you keep getting these bits? Aren't you broke? You had a lot of pennies left? No, but where are the pennies coming from? Oh, speaking of, apparently they're getting rid of the penny, right? They're no longer printing new pennies? Because apparently it costs over 3 cents to produce 1 penny, which is hilarious. I know a lot of older people are like, what are we gonna do without the penny? And I'm just here like, yeah, thank the Lord we got rid of the penny. Next, we must get rid of the nickel. We probably shouldn't get rid of the nickel. We like, inflation is not so bad that we don't need nickels. But you know what we should do? We should just skip right to the dime. Get rid of the dime. Why did you jump to the left? Fuck you. Can we get rid of the quarter? Why would you want to get rid of the most satisfying coin there is? What? The quarter's the best one. It's the most satisfying to hold. It's the most satisfying to spend. Most satisfying to flip for heads or tails. This is like if someone was like, let's outlaw chocolate ice cream. What the hell's wrong with you? No, shit. I'm not supposed to hit that. Okay. I was just excited to be here. Okay. I think I'm going to call it for now. This has been a nice stream. Nearly 3 hours of Kaizo, but it is hot in here and I need to eat. I wish I could keep going, but I will be streaming tomorrow, so I will see you then. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thanks again, Pilot, for the emote. It was a very, very nice thing to do. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful Tuesday night.